Often known for his manipulation, deception, and planning, Light Yagami is widely regarded as one of the most popular anime characters known for his intelligence. But what if I told you that he isn't really all that smart? Now, this might came as a surprise coming from me, considering my entire channel is dedicated to defending anything in Death Note. I can't keep lying to you all anymore. So today, I'm going to expose just how much of a fraud Light Yagami actually is when it comes to his intellect. We all know that Light Yagami has a weapon, the Death Note, which allows him to kill anyone. This means that everything he did in the series relied entirely on this ability, whether it was his so-called meticulous planning or his manipulation of others. In other words, Light needed an ability like the Death Note to outsmart regular humans in his words. And it gets even more worse when you realize that despite having such an overpowered ability, he still managed to lose in the end, against people who didn't even have the access to this same kind of power. Think about how dumb that is. You have the ability to kill your opponents from anywhere in the world and you still lose? Sure, Light had no way of knowing L's real name, so he had to outmaneuver him in the first half of the series. But even that mostly came down to pure luck, don't believe me? Look at Ray Pamber and Naomi Bisora. Neither of them had any reasons to reveal their real names to Light, especially Naomi, who knew her fiancé had died under suspicious circumstances after making the same mistake. Yet she still showed her ID to Light when he fed her the most obvious lie known to mankind.
Yes, of course. I just need to see some form of identification before we proceed.
Oh,
Yes?
Nope.
Yes?
Nope.
And let's not forget how lucky Light got with Ram. We all know she was a sim for Misa, so her first priority should have been ensuring Misa's safety, which logically would mean getting Light out of the picture. If anything, Ram knew Light was manipulating Misa, so she had even more reasons to kill him. Yes, Misa did tell her not to, but Ram could have easily used the Death Note to make it look like a natural cause of death. And yes, Ram would have died in the process, but she still killed L and Watari for Misa's survival, so why couldn't she do the same to Light? That would have made things a lot easier. And surely it's not like his death would have made Misa kill herself, right? Let's talk about the memory loss plan. Yes, I made a full video defending some parts of it, but as I said in the intro, I just can't keep lying to y'all. One of the biggest flaws in this plan is that Light had no way of ensuring that his non-Kira self would act exactly as he wanted. At best, he could make some basic assumptions about how he would behave without his memories, but that's not enough to guarantee everything. But let's just say Light had insane self-awareness and knew precisely how his non-Kira self would react. Even then, for the plan to work, he needed to be working on the Kira case with L in order to capture Higuchi. But what preparations did Light make to guarantee that L would keep him around? L himself noticed something was off right after Light gave up the ownership of the Death Note, yet he still let Light stay close to him. Why? Because Light got lucky. Another example of luck in this plan. Why did L even bring Light with him when they went to arrest Higuchi? L still believed Light had the highest chance of being Kira, yet he allowed him to get close to the very weapon Kira was using to kill people? If anything, L had every reason to go alone, test the notebook and confirm everything before letting Light anywhere near it. But he didn't, because once again, Light got lucky. And let's say for argument's sake that Light somehow foresaw all of this, how could he have known they would use a helicopter to reach Higuchi? And more importantly, that L, who had zero prior experience flying one, would be able to fly it perfectly without crashing. The chance of something going wrong were high, such as a meteor hitting it. But somehow, everything went smoothly because in this scenario, both Light and L got lucky. Now let's talk about the biggest stroke of luck. After regaining the notebook, Light needed to kill Higuchi to reclaim the ownership of the Death Note. So he used the hidden compartment in his watch to write Higuchi's name down. But what were the chances that his non-Kira self would just so happen to be wearing that exact watch on the same day they confronted Higuchi? It wasn't like the watch had any significance to his non-Kira self. I mean, sure, it may have been stated that he would wear it every time and wouldn't change it, but who cares what the manga says? And even if he did wear it regularly, there was a high chance it could have gotten damaged or lost over those 6 months. Yet nothing happened to it. And Light had no way of ensuring he would be wearing it at the exact moment he needed it. That means the most critical part of his entire plan, which is getting his memories back, relied purely on luck. So in conclusion, Light Yagami isn't a mastermind, he's just insanely lucky. And I haven't even mentioned the second half of the series, which is filled with anti-cheats. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new from it. I apologize for the late upload though, but don't worry, that won't be a problem from now on, so I'll see you in the next one.